Hello friends, it's Astro here and welcome back to the Needy Nerds prison where 17 deaths have occurred so far today. It's not looking good, friends. It's not looking good at all. I mean, look, we're doing well in other areas. We've had 6 people pass the foundation education course, which is great. And, you know, that's cool. But, look, we're having some problems. We really are. This is a problem. We're just not feeding anyone at the moment. And this canteen, while I thought that it was going to be the mega canteen to end all mega canteens, is fundamentally not large enough for the amount of prisoners that we currently have in there. Well, I say that. It's fundamentally not large enough for the amount of prisoners that are eating simultaneously in this area. So here's what I'm going to do. I have a cunning plan. I'm going to do this that way. Okay, great. Here's my regime at the moment, right? And it's broken. This isn't doing us any good. So what I'm going to do is cancel this out, all right? And then for MinSec, I'm going to change them completely around. So let's do, we'll reset them all sleep. Boom, 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 right? And we'll go all the way through here. Okay, great. Yes, good. Okay, great. And MaxSec will reset them all to sleep as well. I mean, it's not going to really do anything at this stage, but it's fine. It's fine. And then I'm only going to have, I guess, like 2 eat times per day. I think 2 eat times per day is going to sort of do us well. How many norm? Yeah, we've got 154 norm guys and 225 maximum security guys. Okay, great. So here's how we're going to do this. We're going to go, I guess, here, here, and here, right? That should do the trick for that one. And then, no, I want that here, and then here, and then there, and then good. Yes, and fine. That should do the trick. So all we need to do is like fix that bit up, and then we need to splay in a bit more work free time all over the shop. So you guys can work free time there. These guys, I guess you can have the same work free time as that. And then, you know what? Let's try just doing this, right? So we're going to just shove all of our... that's probably not a great idea, is it? That's not a great idea at all. Okay, let's go... let's do, I guess, you know what? Let's just put maximum security into lockup. They can have a bit of yard time in the middle of the day, but I'm going to try something a little bit different, right? So we're going to be relying on MinSec and NormalSec to do what they need to do. And then what we're going to do is shove the big red team over into this area. Yeah? And then this area over here, we're going to go, how many of each did we have? 154. So it's basically 4 blocks of normal and then 3 blocks of MinSec. Should get us where we need to go. We could probably do some tunnel removal as well. That'll help out. Okay, great. And then that should theoretically splay the food requirements or the eating periods out a little bit. Hopefully, this won't take too much of a hit. Or hopefully, it'll actually be better than what it was. But there's only one way to find out. Now, while that's all taking place, what we can do is concentrate on getting this bottom section down here built out. We can build in some of these. We're going to try and get some cells online as quickly as we possibly can. And hopefully, this area down here, and I can't seem to remove these leftover foundations that are here. I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to go about that. With the exception of building the foundations out and then bulldozing them, that may be what I have to do. But I'll let them finish the rest. I mean, how close are we to finishing up, guys? Okay, so we've still got a ways to go. But I want to get this done. It might be, well... Is that fence still there? Oh, it is, isn't it? Oh, dearie me. Okay, well, I'm going to have to figure out how to remove that momentarily. But that's fine. We can worry about that later on. The game is still performing very poorly because of the amount of people and death that are going on in this place. We can build this guy out like this. Let's get these walls demolished here and here in preparation. And these 2 doors can be locked open so that the guys can come and go as they please. And we can start building these cells up. This can be locked open as well, as can this one right here. Good. There we go, done. Another death? Okay, so these guys are going to cause us some problems in here. I think what we're going to need to do is get some armed patrols set up in this area. Let's have them let's have them, I guess... Alright, let's go like this. 2, 3, and 4. And they can just be there 24/7. And we're just going to dot these guys in. Can we have some more? Where are they all deployed at the moment? Are they all over here? No. Whereabouts are they currently deployed? Up in... Aha, I see. That's probably not a bad place for them. Alright, and any that are left over, because I don't think those areas are... Yeah, okay, so they're not all the time. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, let's just have some more dotted in here. They're not going to appear during eat time, but we'll get them in sleep time as well. We'll see what we can do, but just having as many armed guards down here as possible to help with these guys, because these guys are going to cause us some grief. We have lost a workman out near the front door here, which isn't great. Murdered by prisoner. By this guy. Cameron Swingle. Cameron, mate, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in all of you guys who are trying to make a run for the front door. There are snipers here to look after you if you try and make it out there. And you know what? If you don't start behaving yourselves, I'm going to turn on free fire, and that'll sort you out right quick, won't it? Right. Okay, cool. So that's all taken care of. I think... I mean, there's a lot of guys in this area. I think that we need to move them out sooner rather than later. But it's fine. It's totally fine. We just need to get this new area down here online. Okay, how are we doing? We've got our first 2 cells up and running, the 2 hero cells. We can mark them as cells now, but they won't hopefully be used yet. I guess we'll find out. And we'll pop in some beds that can go, I guess... Yeah, we'll put the beds here like this, and then we'll do a shoilet? Shower, toilet, drain combo right next to it, so that we only have to run the pipes right down the center. And where is toilet? There is toilet. Boom and boom. Right next to the bed. I mean, it's not the best place to have your bed. I would prefer it if it were further away, you know, were I in this situation, but that's fine. Oh, God, the deaths are racking up, guys. The deaths are just ticking along. Okay, couple of boilers. 1 at each end. Hopefully these will have the chooch to be able to make it all the way through. But I guess we'll find out. So we'll just double that all the way to there. We'll have this one come all the way down thusly. And then we're going to need... Right. We're going to need all sorts of pipes down here, aren't we? We're going to need small pipes for the toilets. And they can go this way. And then we're going to need a large pipe to connect all of this up, right? So I think if we go like this... And then out and across, what I'll do is I'll put the pipes over to here and put the... So what I was originally intending was this room at the top here was going to be... can I just run that like that? Yeah, that should do it. This is going to be the kitchen, right? But what I'll do is I'll put the water pumping station inside the kitchen. I'm going to make the kitchen all the way out to the side here. We'll get a water pumping station... right here. No? Okay, I can't place it over the top of the pipe. So that's fine. It'll do well there. This kitchen is theoretically going to be large enough to handle everything that we throw at it. So, theoretically, it should be okay. And we're going to need some power, which I'll place down in the corner here. And we can cable that up like this. Up into the kitchen itself, across to this guy, and then... I guess all the way out and down inside the walls as they run down through here. That should help us out. Good. Good. Look at that. Lovely. Okay. And what we're going to do is... Oh man, there's still deaths going on. Should we put maximum security down here? I feel like that may not be a bad idea. I feel like that might be a really good idea, actually. Okay, let's do it. I was originally going to make this for our minimum security guys, but I think max sec at this stage really needs to be our target. Okay, so this is insecure, but it's fine. It's fine. What we can do is, I guess, like, turn that off for starters, and then we can get a guard deployed here so that he's floating around, and then one on this inside area here. Are they being registered? They are. Okay, excellent. So we'll just have some guards plonked in there. And hopefully, what this is going to allow us to do is build out the rest of this stuff. We could probably put a door control in. I can hear a shotgun going off as well somewhere. Let's check that out. Okay, so we've lost a janitor, which isn't great. These... Oh, there's a dude... Uh-oh, free fire. Alright. There was a guy who had a shotgun, and he no longer does. He's now been rendered unconscious. He's lying on the floor there. Dan Sexton, 53, attacked staff, murdered a bunch of people, and he is just having a little dirt nap at the moment. A little nap on the ground. It's fine. Right. How is food? 4%. It's not looking that great. I don't think that we are keeping up. Okay. Let's get more kitchen action. More kitchen action going on. These dishes that I placed here, I originally intended these to be used only for washing up in the staff room. I think what we're going to do now is change this out and then make this so that there's some actual kitchen-y things in here. So cookers and fridges. We need 2 fridges per cooker. Yes. Very good. Excellent. And can we fit some more? Good. I don't know which way the fridge is supposed to go around, but I think it's okay. I think it'll be fine. So we'll prioritize those. And I'll check the plumbing in here as well, because these don't have enough pressure, apparently. Is there... Wait a minute. There used to be a heater there. Did I remove that at some point? Okay, that's fine. Some people have mentioned in the comments as well. Is this one over here? That's missing as well. Okay, we'll plop those back in. Some have mentioned in the comments that I should go through and remove all the old pipes that aren't being used to save some money, but I couldn't be bothered. We're making enough money. There's kind of not really much point. The amount of money that we're going to claw back is not going to be enough to really bother with at this stage. So I think we'll just ignore that for the time being. I mean, there's not really that much. Oh my goodness me, this is not working. Look at all of these guys rubbing up against each other in this corridor. This is just a recipe for disaster. Which way are they going? Are they going to work? No, they're going to eat. So they're all pouring up around here to make it into... Oh dear. Okay. This is a problem. This is definitely a problem. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Let's change this out. So these guys... Whoops. These guys can live in here now, and we'll change this to protective, right? So that shortens their run. While they're in there, though, there's not going to be... Hello? Deary me, someone made it out through the front gate somehow. Well done. I'm a bit upset, but honestly, I'm really fairly impressed that you managed to make it through all these gates, and... Oh, there was no sniper on duty, that's why. That's a bit of a shame. But anyway, what was I saying? Right, these dudes. They're going to be too numerous to fit into this holding cell and kind of behave themselves, but I think that should be okay for the short term until we get this section down here up and running, which is happening very slowly. It's happening very slowly. How many workmen do I actually have at the moment? 60. And where the heck are they all? Are they trapped somewhere? No. Are they, like, stuck? Oh, dear. Okay, alright, hang on guys. There we go. We'll just lock this open for you. And that way you can come and go a little bit easier. We do need to get some door controls down here though, I think. I think that'll probably help us out. Let's shed some light on the subject in here as well. We're going to need some lights just at the foot of the bed. I think that'll be nice. And then we're going to need a bunch of lights in here, with which our cooks are going to be able to see what's happening when we open this new super maximum security area to the world. And I think it'll be great. I mean, I'm hoping it's going to be great. It could be an absolute dumpster fire, like the rest of this prison currently is. But gosh, we have to do something. We're getting 113 prisoners in. Uh-oh. Yesterday was a very dark chapter in the history of this prison. Far too many people lost their lives here. Make sure nobody else dies today, or you will face prosecution for criminal negligence. And now, my friends, it begins. We're at 0 of 5 deaths. I think we can probably close that for now. And we need to somehow keep this functioning until tomorrow. Okay, so first of all, I mean, I could try and do the cheesy thing and let everyone escape. I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to staff only this for now. I kind of don't want any prisoners to be brought down here where they can misbehave and cause things to be... Or do I do... unlocked. Let's do unlocked. That should do the trick. I mean, that would have been a good way to then not have to do the unlocking on the doors manually. Nice work, Astro. Anyway, so we can hopefully get a couple of these hero cells on. We can get this power generator down here up and running, which it is. We just need the wiring to be brought up. I wonder... Alright, should we just go ham? I think we should just go ham. So, let's top them up a little bit. And let's go up here like this. And right in the delivery zone, we're going to spawn a whole bunch more workmen. I mean, they do have to go a fair... Uh-oh, we've had one death. Where's that? Oh, dear. Okay, hang on. I've got a great idea. Deployment. No, rooms. And we're going to change this into a dormitory. Yes. Good. There you go, guys. Go to bed. Nothing to see here. Alright. This is cheesy. This is super cheesy. What I'm about to do. Why is this flashing and saying that it's not a room? It is a room. Oh no, okay, it's gone. It just took a moment to figure it out. So there's just too many people in here. So what I'm going to do is just change it out to a dormitory and then look away. We'll gently look away and hopefully nothing bad happens. Everything's fine. Okay, back to our new cell blocks. These are coming online. The lights have gone in. The cells are marked as inaccessible, like there's no canteens available at the moment, but that's okay. We're going to fix that up, and we can get started on what's required for that with popping some doors in here, right? Doors for the people to come and go and bring out all of the food. We're going to mark these rooms up as a kitchen on the top end up here, like that. And then we're going to have a big old canteen stretching right down the bottom here like this. Should it include that bottom section? I think not. Let's leave that off. And then we can bring a second wall. We'll bring a wall down like this down to here. And then probably a staff door just to get into the little power supply room here. Has that broken my power? No. Everything seems to be fine there. It seems to be doing its thing quite nicely. These guys are taking their time. And they're moving rather slowly, but we're running at 1 speed at the moment, so I can just be very, very across everything that's happening, and keep an eye on things. How are we doing with the feeding, guys? Got some problems? What's this? What's going on up here? Why are you guys all not... Oh my giddy aunt. That's an interesting thing to see. Is it because you're trying to repath to your new room and you don't realize that it's... Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's the computer. My computer is struggling a wee bit to keep on top of all of this, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll just let them be. We'll look the other way, and whatever it is that they do up there is fine. Right, back down to my awesome new kitchen. Wow, what a kitchen! And I'm pretty pleased with this. This is going to be pretty stonking and pretty spectacular once completed. So we can get into our objects here. We can get a... I guess we'll build them up the top end here first, and then we'll leave 2 there and 2 there, and then another cooker there. That way we can have a fridge either side of each cooker, and then down the right-hand side of the room here, we're going to have a big old row, and we'll have one here as well, and then we can have a second row of each, and then a third, we'll rotate that way, row of each. Very good. Actually, that one can be rotated the correct way. That's fine. And once those go in, we can clone them up and get the canteen starting to be, you know, able to be used. Okay, serving tables. We're going to get a stack of these, like this, and this, and this, and these will just be like super mega full of food, and we'll never run out and everything will be fine. Or at least that's the plan. At least that's the plan. We'll grab a couple of tables and benches to get us underway, and you know what? We'll have them so that they're spaced apart by 1, just like this. Yes, yes. I haven't been counting that. Oh, autosave. Okay, great. And we'll plonk those in. Alright, we do need one more bench. That's fine. And we'll plop some lights above each of those tables just to bring things into sharp contrast when we are ready to go. And some lights up here as well. And that should take care of that. I reckon we probably should cut this off at the pass as well. Right, we'll just go zippity-doo-dah on this one. It's going to be quite pricey. The chief is going to let me know that the staff are unhappy. There was another death just now. Oh, dearie me. Okay, hang on. Let's raise this up. Great. Done? Okay, we're done. That's taken care of. I wonder, can I make my staff happier by just cranking their pay up to like 150% of what it was? I could do that, I suppose. I missed out where that second death was, but I'm guessing that there's not going to be a huge amount to see. There'll be a dead person on the floor, and that's about the scale of it, right? That's really all we're going to see if we go and have a look. Okay, large doors. We'll get a bunch of these down like this. Not there. And these guys can come and go as they please through here. I'll probably chock all of these open so that they only get closed in the event of some kind of horrible disaster. These guys have been placed in here, which is interesting. I'm pretty sure that uh-oh. Where? Is it these? Oh, no. Guys, please. I've given you the option. I've given you the... Uh-oh. Oh, I just double-checked. All of those patrols that I set up, arms patrols. Yeah, okay. These guys are patrolling an empty room down here now. This is not the greatest. Okay, let's get those out of there. And we don't need them in here either. Okay, great. And this zone... Oh, my goodness me. What have I done? This is... Okay, look. I'm just going to remove them entirely. They're not required. I could put those guys down there and hope and pray that they don't then murder each other on the way to the dining hall, but I can't bank on that. I can't bank on that at all. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to go... I guess... Yeah, that'll do. That'll do nicely. Okay, great. So we'll just shove a couple of dudes in there at all times. Just to help tase these boys and keep them under control. I was really hoping that they would... that they would sort of sort themselves out, but so far, that has not been the case. It has definitely not been the case, which I'm a bit disappointed in. I can hear that power has tripped, and that's probably in this bottom section down here. Yes, okay, because these capacitors haven't been brought online, all the lights and things that we've been bringing on have tripped that out, and that's not the greatest, but it's fine. It's fine. We got this. We got this. We're under control. We are totally doing the needful. And getting... Oh... Well... Bugger. What's up, CEO? Don't say we didn't warn you. You have been found guilty of criminal negligence because of recent events here. You will now spend the next 10 years in prison as punishment for your crime. Your own prison. Good luck. Welp. There we have it, friends. The end of the Needy Nerds prison. We weren't able to bring it under control in time. I was really hoping against hope, that those maximum security prisoners would, like, once I marked it as a dormitory, that they would try and escape. That was what I was hoping for. But, sadly, that was not the case. And here we are. Dropped into the delivery zone like a sack of potatoes. We've been dropped off at our own prison, and we will shortly be taken off to a cell. I mean, it'll be normal security, so, I mean, that'll be in the nice cell block. We won't get shoved into the meat grinder like all of the other MaxSec guys. So we might just be able to escape relatively easily, but we'll see. This is a fairly violent place at the moment, and the guards do seem to have fairly itchy trigger fingers when it comes down to it, so you never know how this is going to go. So, friends... Thank you very much for watching this series, and I do hope that you enjoyed it, and that you'll stick around for what's coming up next. And I'll see you next time.